Hello, good morning，早晨啊各位，It's Hong Kong 香港。The time is 遲咗少少喎，3 o'clock。Well, say I can say that's 12 minutes 12 minutes past 3 o'clock early in the morning. So identically in United States. All right. So today is Friday, 14 July. And here are the markets update. Well, as predicted, we have some updates, especially for Hang Seng Index, going through 4 or 5 days already. Today might be the 5 day in a row. Okay. And then Dow Jones is doing similarly, but the focus is on the Nasdaq shares, okay, the high-tech shares. Okay, so the Dow Jones itself shows a very moderate pacing. Okay, all right, so the time has not come for a final draw. So we have to wait a little more patience. Okay, so all right, so the markets as for the Hong Kong index, Hang Seng index is going up. Well, practically I don't know when it comes down or even to stay on, something like that. So let it be, let it run. Okay, all right. So update and side talk. Okay, there are update or side talk first. Oh, of course, update first. So what we are going to have here is to most investors' surprise, the historical index height raise by produce Havana 或者好快脆 we got the result probably in July within July or the first 2 weeks of August. So this is my personal prediction. All right, so don't rely on it. Okay, so it's a prediction only. It looks any date would be the last day. Okay, the winner might need one more vote of sensation. That's it. What is sensation? Okay, so all right. So we know we have the ends, we have the means, we have everything, we have all the people in the markets are doing all kinds of things for their own benefits, okay? So we do not know all people doing all the things, it's only the result, the resultant shows the product of the goodwill behavior. Okay, so we don't know. But one thing is for sure, if the market is on the upside, all right, so if you wish to check the markets, you need some what we call back swan. Okay, so because a back swan, even though it proved to be a fake one, not a true one, but for that moment, they push down the sentiment, all right? They give a chance for the shorts to level off. But will the short level off? Of course not, unless they know for themselves the Swan is a fake one. Who knows? Okay, so that is some side talk, okay, instead of update. The update is like this. The update is one sensational news is the last straw or last vote for the winner. All right, so this is my prediction. Okay, side talk. The side talk, that is a very serious issue, and this issue involves many countries. All right? That is Japan's release of the nuclear nuclear waste water release into the seas. Okay, so most of the countries, express their especially the neighboring country, expressed their objection to this kind of action. But there are some countries doing a game of what? A game is like take take and give. All right. So like South Korea. All right. Now South Korea. It seems they are not to go on with the Japanese plan, but yet they leave a lot of room for maneuver. So there's no room for maneuver at all, right? Okay, so now let's talk about Hong Kong. For this, Hong Kong has shown her uniqueness of how they're going to deal with this complex situation. You know, because China has clearly put out what they're going to do, all right? So if Hong Kong, following the step of China or just stand by, whatever, that will show there's no uniqueness at all for the Hong Kong people, you know, because Hong Kong has a uniqueness of what? One country, two systems. For something they could handle fully by themselves, all right, according to the best interests of the people of Hong Kong and for the people of in general, okay? So let us see. I must compliment Hong Kong is doing the right thing, okay? So let us see how the thing's going on, all right? So some merchants, some people in the Japanese restaurant business might be hurt, but you know that nobody can guarantee for anything to happen like that, all right? Okay, so let's see what Hong Kong is going to do, all right? So should I read it over? Yeah. It's not a give and take game. In the matter of nuclear wastewater release, it requires plans and action with least political noises. You see, least political noises. Hong Kong has shown, what I mean, this is not from China. This is from those like South Korea, you know, things like that, all right? Hong Kong has shown her uniqueness of handling this complex issue under the framework of one country, two system, okay? For the really first time, well, there have been many times. Later, I will give some marks, more marks for the government of Hong Kong. In fact, all the departments, okay, all the departments I have been dealing with are very efficient and friendly, okay? Very efficient and friendly. I have been going through many departments like traffic, tax, you know, all this. But to conclude with, efficient and polite, okay? All right, then, okay, so no need to go again, these numbers. Okay, breaking news and analysis and the special feature. How much time I have spent? Oh, 8 minutes. Okay, now the breaking news and analysis are here. Zelensky on a rush, all right, to join EU amid different opinion from their members. Zelensky is a little bit rushed. The thing is like this. To join EU, trust is the most important among the members, all right? So many members. So you have to win trust of every member. So the trust is not earned in one day or just one step, all right? So you have to wait, all right? So on the other side, the members have been, you know, have a give and take. This time it's give and take. Have a give and take. attitude by cutting two procedures into one. Yeah, that is the shortcut. Two procedures into one. The shorten the awaiting time or Zelensky's wish. Okay, so everybody got all the news here. So all right, so just read it. Trust has to be earned step by step till that comes a game of give and take at play. At least, what's that? I'll short two procedures into one, okay? That is to cut out the procedure into one procedure. Okay, let's go on to Erdogan. Erdogan departs from his own people and culture or takes them to the wonderland. Now, Turkey, Erdogan is locking the door of EU. There are a lot of geographical differences between EU members and his own people or the neighboring human clusters. All right. So how would these differences be resolved? It is a question, and also it is a risk. But this risk may not be as, to bring in some rival warfare or whatever, but still there needs time to compromise, all right? But one thing is lucky, that is the AI. The AI will help them to communicate each other or communicate with EU's people more efficiently and more understandably, okay? All right, so let's see. So as he locks at the door of EU, a time to erase geographical barrier. Yeah, this is what we have now here. Yet the risk is that he might fall into a dilemma that is not unfamiliar with. Yeah, this is usual thing. As I said, AI will help them to remove these doubts. So it's within a year something, within a year, I think some of the problem might be resolved. Okay, this is Asian 2OD as Indonesia takes chairmanship. Okay, another hopeful geographical blockchain is taking shape. That is the Indonesian leading. Well, as I said, the leader of Indonesia is a smart guy. I just put that as smart guy, all right? So, well, it's not surprising as he hit the needs and to form a blockchain, all right? To form a blockchain of the South Asian, of this country people, all right? So let's see how he keep the things going on, all right? He's a hopeful, really hopeful. All right, so now Japan planned release of nuclear waste into adjacent seas. Okay, this is just a repeat of that. Last not the least, Hong Kong saw her uniqueness under the one country, two systems in during such complex issues. Okay, I skip this now because it has been explained here. All right, the last thing to do is special feature. Special feature, this one is the shifting up of majority in global markets versus reducing number of sequences. All right, all of a sudden, when July comes, global markets keep on rising, all right? Not only those new emerging markets, all markets are on upward spiral. Okay, past 5 latest closing numbers average is the pacing, okay? Distance left to cover subtract by the pacing is the sequence, as we talked this earlier. So Dow Jones now, the height here, standing at 3 p.m. minus plus is the variance is here, 2396 and Hang Seng here, 2,694 points, and Japan Nikkei is 6,293 points. All this has to be covered in one shot. What I mean one shot is all the sequence act together and be there at the last minute. All right. So now July's backdrop is this. The whole world global markets are rising up. The majority, they recognize what the market is going to do. So it's accessory pacing and reducing numbers of sequence. All right, it's very natural. Okay, so what here is this? At least possible trade, at best, now this is the best scenario and the worst scenario. The best scenario is 1 day balance to hit the goal post, okay? Just 1 day, any given day, when it close, exceeding the heights, breaking through the height is the winner, okay? One worst possible trading day balance is to miss the goal post. That means just a little and then pull back. All right, that's bad luck, right? So it depends on luck, sometimes. Because there are a lot of people playing in the market for different reasons, for different efficiency, all right? So you don't know. So what you need to have luck. The luck is what? A sensational news, okay? All right, so let's read this over and be it. These days are hung on market efficiency, as I said. Market efficiency is all the people, market player with different causes and costs in mind. Some people consider cause first. Some people consider causes first. All right. So different people have different strategy, which are attributed to cause and cause. Like here you see, or cause and cause. All right. For these people who are brave ones, they consider cause first and cause second. Those people are cautious, they consider cause first before the cause, okay? So determined by individual market on players. On players means at that time they're playing. At times, the appearance of a black or white swan might serve as the last straw, okay? Or maybe say the last vote, all right? This is the luck, isn't it? All right? So let's see. Let's see how things develop. At this moment, everything is going fine. All right. So it's Friday, right? So have a coming happy weekend, okay? Bye-bye.